Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny. I make videos about whatever I want because I am bored and I have fun with them. If you're a returning person to my channel, welcome back. Today is not really something that I normally do, but I've been meaning to make this video for a long time. If you don't know me, I dance a lot. I started off my dance career with like the basic ballet, jazz, and tap, and then over time I slowly changed into more Chinese dance, which is like a really interesting transition. Because I've danced so much and for like literally almost my entire life, I have a lot of dance costumes, and all of the dance costumes that I still have are all behind me. It's like not too much because I didn't really do competitions, but it's still like a decent amount, so I thought that I would share my entire dance costume collection with you guys, starting from the very beginning to some costumes I don't have until the very end, because you know, I'm a senior in high school, or I finished high school. I'm not gonna be getting any more costumes as of right now. So I finished my dance career as a public school student. So yeah, I thought this was the perfect time to share all of my costumes. So the very first costume that I'm gonna be showing you guys is from when I was little. These are my first two costumes. I started off at a real dance studio, and so like every year we would have like dance performances and recitals and stuff. So this is one of my first costumes. It's so small, it's so cute. This was for a jazz routine. So in my age division, I think it was 5 to 6, we only took ballet and jazz. So this was my jazz costume. It's like teeny tiny. It's so cute. I was so small. And it came with this headband, which is super cute. This is the ballet costume. It's like a little off the shoulder number. I know it was a little risque for a 5 to 6 year old, but actually it was really cute. It like, I don't know, this one was literally one of my favorites. It has like little stains here, but I don't know what that's from. It has these little like flower details here. I really like these costumes when I wore them. Keep in mind I was like 5 or 6. These next few costumes are still from the same studio, but I'm not really sure how old I was when I did them and which order they came in. I think I'm missing a jazz costume, but I don't know where it is. This costume in the front is this jazz costume. It's this little teeny tiny mini dress. I definitely don't fit this anymore, but it's still like, it's super cute. It was very sequiny. It was very fun. We had little blue gloves, but I don't know where those went. And I also had a blue beret that like went over all of the hair, including the bun. It was real ugly. This one was a tap routine. It was like a halter style. I don't know. I like this costume too, but I think this was the year that we had a whole bunch of blue costumes and then one pink costume, which is the one that I don't know where it is. This one is literally one of my favorite costumes of all time. I remember getting it, I was super excited. I think from a really young age, I really loved ballet. And so like I was always super into like, oh my gosh, the tutus and like all of that. So I was really excited when I got this costume. This one is literally like a really nice tutu. There's no stitching on the bottom, so it like kind of falls out, but it's really pretty. I feel like if there was stitching, it'd be like really tight. It has this little ruffle detail and like these flowers, this little chiffon over the shoulder thing. I love this costume so much. If I could still fit into it, I would like wear this every day. I'm not even kidding. I love this costume. So these next two costumes, I'm pretty sure are from the same year, but I don't remember. So the first costume is this jazz no, not jazz. It's this tap number. It's like this bright orange sequin thing, and it has feathers on the bottom, because when you're in tap you have to like be extra with your costumes. So we had this, and we had this that I think went in the hair. It was either in the hair or we tied it around our necks. I think I just have some sort of affinity for like ballet costumes, or like ballet in general. But this is literally one of the prettiest costumes. It's like this, it's not as like poofy or like as flat as the other ballet costume I had, that one was like a full-on tutu. This one's a little more of like romantic style, I think. But I really love this costume. I remember I really wanted to wear it for Halloween one year. And like I wanted to be a flower and wear like green tights with it. Didn't work out, but still this is such a pretty costume. It's like blue and velvety up here. It has flower detailing. This skirt is super soft. It's just like, oh my gosh, I love this costume so much. This next costume is just a tap costume. It crosses in the front and then it crosses again in the back. I think I can still fit this, but I'm not gonna try. And so that's the end of like my American style costumes. Then I went to another studio to focus like only on ballet. We had these things called informances because it was informal. So instead of like having actual costumes, we just wear the class color leotard. So I joined when I was in 5th grade, I think, 4th or 5th grade. And so I joined level 5 and we had this mulberry color from Capezio. I love this color. I love pink, if you can't tell. I think in 6th grade or 7th grade, I got promoted to level 6. And so level 6 was this blue color. It was also, I didn't like this one as much, but it's still really pretty and it fits me a lot better. I still wear this today. But yeah, these are my two like ballet, super ballet performance things. It was around 7th grade when I kind of lost motivation to like go to dance. Which sounds really bad, and like right now I really love it, but I don't know what happened. I think part of it was like the body image. I wasn't feeling too confident and I didn't enjoy going because there was like very little friends that I had because I'm not very social and I don't make friends very easily. Like I felt like I didn't fit in, you know, and all a kid wants to do is fit in and feel like they're part of something, and I always felt like I was like the odd one out, or like I stuck out appearance wise, body wise, you know. I wasn't a confident person. That's when I started going to Chinese dance a lot more, mainly because I felt like I fit in a lot more and I felt a lot more comfortable. Like I still love ballet and like the technique it offers and the structure that it has, but honestly I'm really glad that I found Chinese dance. Around 7th grade is when I started doing that. I don't have a lot of the costumes from when I was in middle school, but that's mainly because originally I was part of a nonprofit group, so they would buy the costumes for us and we didn't have to pay anything. All you had to do was dance, but then we had to give the costumes back. So I don't have any of those costumes. I performed a lot of dances with that nonprofit. Starting from high school is when like I kind of left the nonprofit and joined another Chinese dance studio. This one was super new, but I've been with the teacher for a long time, like ever since 1st grade. I don't have the costume from 1st grade, but I do have a whole bunch from high school, which is like the majority of the costumes behind me. So we're gonna start with that.
Actually, Jenny, no you're not, because this video went on a tad bit longer than I was expecting for it to, so it's a little bit long to make it into one video, so I'm gonna split it up into 2. You'll see the American style costumes in this video and the Chinese style costumes in the next video, and I hope you're super excited because I'm super excited to share them with you. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment and tell me what your favorite costume has been so far. Yeah, I'll see you next week with part 2 of this video. Bye!